Hi guys, welcome. So today is the full moon. It's actually midnight right now. Yesterday was August 9th, so today is August 10th, and I am recording exactly at midnight. So I had the weirdest experience right now. Actually, I went to the park earlier this evening because I wanted to record a tarot reading under the full moon, but I forgot my tarot cards, so instead, I kind of just made like a evening out of it. I went out and then I went to the park and just kind of relaxed. And it was weird because the direction where I was sitting in the park, I was relaxing. I was looking up at the sky and I was like, okay, that's weird. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the full moon. So at a certain at a certain time, I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna go. And then I start heading back to my car, and I turned around. The full moon was like right there behind me. So I was literally laying right under the full moon, and I didn't know it because I was looking at the wrong direction. I was looking towards the sunset at this park that I go to. So I don't know. I feel like that's a message. Like maybe that's a message not only for myself, but whoever's watching, for the general collective, that whatever we're looking for is right behind us. We don't even know it. Maybe our ancestors or our spiritual protectors, our God is right behind us, and we're just so into our own perspective that we don't see it. But I don't know, it was a weird moment. So anyways, I had that happen, and then I came home. I watched TV. I was debating on doing a reading. I felt lazy, so I didn't. And I actually ended up falling asleep watching TV in my living room. So I walked to my room and I got on my bed and I was falling back asleep, and something woke me up and commanded me. It wasn't like oh, I should get up and do this. Like, it was this weird jolt, like, you need to get up and do a reading right now. Not just that, but this, whatever it was that made me wake up like that. It was so weird. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys heard that. There's like a cat in my front yard and it just screeched. Okay, that was weird. I think that's a confirmation of some type of energetic interference. Um, what was I saying? Oh, so I was falling asleep and I was woken up and I was commanded to do a reading, but also it was weird. I was commanded to eat, which, like, is weird because I'm not hungry. Like, I was falling asleep. I don't know if you know that feeling, like when you're so tired that you can't eat. Um, but I was commanded to do it, and so I went to my kitchen. I was like, okay, God, how about this? I'll eat something like really light, and I'll just pray over it and kind of offer it as a offering, I guess. So I did it, and then I was instructed to go ahead and do the reading. So I'm gonna do it. I have my candles here, you guys. White, because I've been doing something since the beginning of this week. I specifically got 3 candles: white, green, and pink. White because I am praying for my heart, my soul, and my mind, and my spiritual aura, I guess you could call it, to be purified and cleansed. Green for prosperity, because I am trying to bring in prosperity to this time in my life right now. Then, with the 8/8 portal that we had yesterday, or excuse me, not yesterday, Friday, and then yesterday, or currently right now, the full moon is happening. It's, just a very strong energetic pull that we have. So I do want to bring in prosperity to my life. And then pink for love, just because I'm not necessarily, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't love to manifest love into their life, right? That's more for my heart. Like, I feel like I need to heal my heart. I feel like a lot of the things holding me back right now are to do with my own heart. I may make a video about that later. There's all kinds of spiritual videos that I want to make, and I always say I'm going to do one, and I never get around to it, so forgive me. I hope that doesn't make me like seem like a liar or a flake. Some things are just hard to talk about. But I'm trying to get better in the habit of just getting started, right? And not like waiting for the perfect moment. Part of that is I need to be in a higher, better vibration all the time, not just sometimes. And I think I have done a lot of progress with that. But there's still parts that need to be kind of worked on. Parts of my psyche or parts of my spiritual being, I don't know. But I am tired. That's why I know, like, something told me to do this. I was commanded to do this because I just want to go back to sleep. But here we go. Let's see. Okay, this full moon. What do you want the collective to know? What do you want me to know? Oh, really quick. So I told you guys I have the 3 candles, the 3 colors, and then I have cinnamon for prosperity. But also, just because it's a fall scented candle and fall stuff makes me happy, and I think that whenever you're doing any kind of spiritual work, you should incorporate something to that just lifts your spirits and makes you happy. One, so you could be on a good, just on a good spiritual vibration. 2, magic is play. And life is magic and life is play. That means that we should be in a state of, a constant state of, I don't want to say being happy because that's a very loaded word and very vague, but a constant state of just enjoying things. When you're enjoying something, you're a different person, right? And then 3, you could offer that as a sacrifice or an offering. It was a lesson that was just taught to me recently. Well, it clicked a lot for me recently. Just as, you know, sometimes when we're going through stuff, we might say, God, take my pain. I give this to you. Something else we could do for God is when we're enjoying something to offer to Him. Right? I don't know if that will make sense to you guys. Again, I will probably have to do another video on that. That is biblical though. In the Old Testament, they would make offerings to God, and it would be stuff, you know, not only would they make a sacrifice, but they would also put like food offerings, incense offerings. If you read the First Testament, God really loves things that smell good. So that's part of why I wanted to incorporate this candle, because I love how it smells, and I'm offering it to God. I'm inviting Him to enjoy it with me, right? Too many times we throw God all our burdens, our worries, whatever we're going through, and how many times do we say, hey, God, I want you to sit and enjoy this with me. That's kind of why earlier I was instructed to eat. And I did. I was like, okay, God, like I offer this to you. I ate it, you know, but I'm offering it to God because I was instructed to do it for a reason. So, sorry for the tangent. I was just explaining, and I really like this candle. Let's see if I can fix this. You guys can see it's like this really cute. It's supposed to look like a chai latte. A few years ago, I actually used to make my own candles and soaps, and that was another reason I love this candle. It kind of sparked that motivation in me to start doing that again. That's another thing that, it's another feeling that I'm offering to God, and I invite Him to sit with me in that feeling. and lead me and guide me. Okay, so alright guys, sorry, I'm back. I was getting irritated on why the video was coming out so dark, so I think I fixed it. I just needed to adjust my settings. I guess I had made my camera super dark from when I was outside watching the moon. Okay, anyways, so Seven of Cups. I heard the words drowning in desires, or drowning in your desires. So I want to get more clarity on what that means. Let's see. It's a weird night. Like, I don't know if you guys heard earlier when I was talking, there was some cats like outside that were fighting or something, and then dogs in my neighborhood are barking. I feel like I'm hearing like someone in my house like up and about, and it's kind of irritating me because I thought everyone would be sleeping right now, but Three of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you're desiring is coming slowly but surely. I'm here in a responsible manner. So whatever work you've been putting into getting what you want, it's not like if you're doing some stupid, ridiculous stuff or taking ridiculous risks. Some of you may be saving your money, and you don't realize that in saving your money, you're healing your relationship with money, and that's going to bring more prosperity into your life. Guys, I'm sorry if I sound like weird. I am half asleep. I can't see what that is. Oh, well. This one wants to come out. Let's see. That's weird because those are two opposing energies. The Fool is, you know, someone explained it to me when I was first learning about tarot. That's when you get to the point where you just explode and you don't care anymore. And that's a really good place to be. I don't mean explode like you go crazy and you crash out, even though it could be that. This is more like you're just... I'm going to equate it to that feeling of when you quit a job that you're not happy at. And it's like you did it. That's it. No more turning back. And you just feel like this light feeling, and like the world is your oyster and you're free to do whatever you want. That's the feeling I get from the Fool. So I don't know if you guys can relate to that feeling. Maybe some of you have gone through something that has made you feel like you're just over everything. You are just over everything. You don't care anymore. And it's kind of, I know me saying that doesn't sound good, but it is. In this scenario, I'm seeing that's a good thing. You might have just completely detached from something. And because you are detached, and because you're not, how do I say this, you're not bleeding over the situation spiritually. You're not ruminating about it, you're not sad about it, you're not mad about it, you're not sending any negative energy, you're not magnifying negative things, you're just completely detached. You are bringing in this energy of quick movement. Whatever energy is coming your way is regarding whatever it is that you've been wanting. It's quick movement, and it's like, I'm hearing taking things seriously. So it's I'm sorry guys, I'm like half asleep. The energy that's coming in is taking your wishes and desires seriously. It's gonna happen. Some of you may be fire signs. Who knows? I don't know. This looks like a fire sign to me. Oh, and it is Leo season. I'm a Leo myself. I'm actually 15 minutes away from being a Virgo. Weirdly. This came out. Another king. King of Wands. King of Cups. Fiery energy. Fiery energy, but serious energy. There we go. Sorry, guys. And then this is someone that's has serious energy, but this is more to do with emotions. So I find that very interesting, because what did I just say about this, about being detached? So maybe you've mastered your emotions, and then you've mastered your energy. I feel like I need to re-say that. You've mastered your emotions, and you've mastered this very fiery energy that you have. I feel like I'm not pronouncing things right. I honestly almost feel like if I'm like slurring, but I haven't been drinking. I just was like literally woken up out of a really good sleep to do this video. This is awful. What is this? Prince of Cups. Energy getting off the ground. The start of an idea. Maybe you don't know what you want 100%, but you're getting there. Oh. So we're not being wishy-washy anymore. We're not in a state where we don't know what we want. And that's what's going to make things happen. Universe, energy, God, whatever you want to attribute your current situation to, sees that you're not playing around anymore. You're not playing around energetically. You're not playing around mentally. You're not playing around emotionally, and therefore you're not playing around energetically and in the physical realm. In the 3D realm, everyday life, you're actually working really hard. You're not just sitting there wishing for things to happen. You are doing the work, right? So you're going to get rewarded for that, you guys. I'm just looking at this, like, that's very comforting for me to see. I'm just going to stick with these two cards. There's cards under, but let's just see what these mean. Wish fulfillment, offer given to you. Again, back when I first started reading, a person who mentored me a little bit told me that this could mean a love offer coming in, this card specifically. So some of you might get that. Maybe that's what it is that you're desiring right now. You're gonna get it. Okay, so now let's see what cards are under here. Yeah, I definitely think that there's a love offer coming in. The Empress and the Emperor. I mean, it's going to be a really good match. It is the match, not a good match. The match. The two of you are meant for each other. The two of you are the only ones for each other. And the two of you are not going to be some loser, boring couple that all you do is go out to eat. Like, you're going to have a very strong spiritual command to your presence as a couple. And you're going to be doing something important as a couple. More wish fulfillment. Everything aligning. Six of Pentacles, let's say that could be different aspects of our life. So we could say this is health, family, career, love, finances, I don't know, social life, let's say that. Whatever six priorities you have are going to finally come together. And look at, there's the full moon. Also, maybe some of you in the past were struggling to juggle all those aspects of your life. Maybe lately you feel like you're finally getting a hang of it, where you can successfully juggle all these areas of your life and things are actually working out. I was just shuffling, this came out. The World, confirmation. It's time for you to start enjoying your life. It's time for things to start flowing for you. So that tells me that whoever I'm speaking to, you've gone through a lot of hardships, and just getting up to this point in your life has been an uphill battle, but you have been going uphill. So you're successful. It's just you had to fight for those successes. So I really want to say, whoever is watching this, I'm really proud of you. Okay. I feel like this top card wanted to come out, but I don't want to just pull a top card. Let me shuffle. I'm going to add some pictures of the moon, either to the beginning of the video or at the end of the video. It was just so powerful and beautiful. I was in awe. And again, going back to what I was talking about earlier, I was laying down on the grass in the park and I was like, where's the moon? So I just decided to go home, forget it, right? And then I got up, picked up my blanket and turned around, and it was right there. Just, not only was it facing me, but I was literally like lying under the moonlight, and I didn't realize it. It was really beautiful. I think this goes back to what I was saying about successfully balancing successful areas of your life. I think you're just finally at a place in your life where you're in harmony. You may feel like you have your confidence back. You may feel confident for the first time in a long time. This card has lotuses, and whenever I think of a lotus, I think of being in a dreamlike state. So maybe things in your life are going so well that you're just like, wow, am I dreaming? Is this really, this is too good to be true. This must be a dream, but it's not, right? Because I do think you are giving yourself props, like, no, this is happening, I'm making it happen. You're not freaking out about things going well. You're not sabotaging things like you might have done in the past. Yeah, we're done sabotaging stuff. We're done letting our dark emotions cloud our minds and put us in a state of fight or flight. Look at what's right here. This wanted to come out. Spiritual manifesting and growth. We're done. We're done feeling like this. No more of that. Okay. I'm gonna pull one more card, you guys, or maybe just a few more cards because I'm ready to go back to sleep. It's weird. My deck just got split. Happiness, abundance, victory. It shows two people here and you can't really tell like who or what they are. To me, it looks like a couple. I can't help but feel like it's two people getting married and they're like celebrating like, yay, like we did it, like it's a victory. So maybe some of you might be getting married soon and it's going to feel like a great victory. It's usually when people get married, it's beautiful, right? It's two people who love each other uniting. And there's other people that it's more than that. It's a victory. It's a victory because you have just been fighting this uphill battle all your life. It's a victory against loneliness. It's a victory against darkness, because we're not meant to be alone. We're meant to be united. So when we unite with the person that we're meant to be with, it's like a little bit less darkness in the world. It's also a victory against spiritual attacks if you're being spiritually attacked, because usually when people do witchcraft to you or they spiritually attack you, it's to isolate you. So it's a victory against that. This is so weird. I've never gotten this card before, ever. So things are happening. You're on the right path. One step at a time. I don't know if you guys see. What was I just talking about? Spiritual attack. And there's a snake right here in the corner that the person is avoiding because they are walking carefully, which is what you've been doing. So maybe I think you're being warned. You know, you're doing great, but you need to keep up the discernment. And that to me is a confirmation of the spiritual attack. So don't force it to fit. If you don't think you've been being spiritually attacked, then don't convince yourself that that's happening. But I do feel like a lot of you can resonate with that. Whoever's watching this can resonate with that. Spiritual attack on one side, and then on this side, what am I seeing? I can't tell if this is a snake or a seashell. I think it's a seashell, but it's like abundance on one side and this ugliness on the other side. But you're fine. You're right there in the middle. You're making your way through all that. Making your way. There's this ship that's on its way to shore. I don't know why I saw this and I thought, yeah, that relationship is happening. Again, fiery energy, passionate energy is coming in. And it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It could just be this energy from the full moon that's coming in to work with you. That might be the union that we're talking about right here. You call for help and you're going to get help. You are going to get a huge boost of confidence and bravery. That's going to help you be successful in whatever it is you're trying to do. Whoever we're speaking to is on a journey, so you're going to be getting the help that you need. I say Alliance, so obviously I'm going to assume this is a Leo. Again, we are a Leo season. I think I've said this in a reading before. I could either be speaking to Leo or the energy of the Leo season is helping you right now. Things are going to start flowing smoothly. Financial abundance. We're done getting over some kind of loss. We're done mourning. The Hanged Man again. Oh no, we didn't get the Hanged Man. We got the Fool. It's the Hanged Man in reverse. No more stagnation. Things are moving. Things are moving, and they're moving in your favor. And I don't need to tell you to be confident in that, because you are confident in it, not only because you're seeing the results, but spiritually you're different. Union again. So what I'm getting is that whoever's watching this has a lot of things in their life that they're working on. One of those things that you would like to have, maybe you're not like actively working on it, but you would like to have some kind of relationship with, there's a relationship that you want, right? And this is going to be your confirmation that things are finally going right once that person advances towards you, or things start moving in the direction of a relationship. Everything else is that's going to be your sign that everything else is going to fall into place. And as I'm saying that, this candle is going crazy. To me, that's an indicator. I don't know if the way I explained it made sense to you guys. You have a lot of things that you want. Where's that card? Here we go. There's multiple things that you want, right? One of them is relationship. Once the relationship happens, it's going to kickstart everything else. That's going to be your indicator. Okay, here we go. Everything's going to start working out. So you getting a wish is going to be your sign that you're going to get the other wishes. I'm seeing a visual in my head, and I'm trying to explain it, but I'm really struggling to speak, you guys. The Hierophant, yeah. It's ordained. It's ordained by the universe. Oh my god. What? I didn't know this came out. I saw that Hierophant, this, and then look what else came out. What was I just talking about, you guys? That's crazy. I think I'm talking to a feminine that has done a lot of healing work. I just heard you really mastered the dream realm. Take that as that applies to you. Maybe you're practicing lucid dreaming. I myself have never gotten into that, but you also, because of the work that you've been doing, you do have a higher status spiritually now. And yes, in the spiritual world, there is status. I'm seeing more financial growth, a lot of movement at work. Whatever you do for work, you're gonna get some really good news, some positive news, and it's gonna happen quick. Things are gonna change really quick for you. We had the Prince of Pentacles earlier, and the Princess of Wands now. I think those are two sides of yourself. Whenever I see the princess in this tarot deck, it's to me being more socially outgoing, more being like a social butterfly. I just heard you're learning how to keep secrets. More spiritual abundance, guys. More wish fulfillment. I just said learning how to keep secrets, and then I see, you know, there's a couple here. So me, oh my god, look how that lined up. Maybe you're gonna keep this. You're learning that once this relationship starts, you're gonna keep things quiet. I don't mean you're gonna hide your partner or hide the fact you're in a relationship, but you and your partner both understand the magic of secrecy. That is a really big spiritual thing to learn. And not only to learn, but to get into the habit of doing. I think your partner may help you with that. Your partner might be someone who is more reserved and quiet, and they're going to teach you. I don't want to say teach, maybe remind you the importance of that, right? There's a lot of things that we know, but then sometimes we get out of habit of doing. And your partner being more reserved is going to remind you the power and the strength that lies in just keeping things to yourself. Again, to me, this is work. So, what about work? Things going well? I mean, we already said that things at work are going to go well, but I got it again. So, I guess at work they see you as being someone very of authority. Someone who's able to balance. Also could mean that you have multiple options when it comes to work, because you're doing so well that you're being sought out after. Your skills are being sought out after. Yeah, offers coming in that are going to lead to more abundance and growth. Sorry, guys. Again, we're done feeling like that. We're done feeling like we have to constantly be finding stuff. We're done feeling stuck in our own mind. That's it. We're done. I just want to tell whoever's watching this, you have been successful in battling whatever attacks have been thrown your way. So you're done. You're done battling all these mental blockages, mental attacks. In these attacks, you were made to doubt yourself and feel lost and scared and alone. We're done. We're done feeling trapped. We're done feeling like this. I don't even have to tell you what that feels like. Just look at that. I mean, excuse me, I don't have to interpret this card for you. How does that look? We're done. We're done feeling like that. Okay, next card. We walked away from betrayal. We just walked away. We released ourselves. We freed ourselves from a lot of negative situations. And look at this card. I don't know how it's upright. We walked away from a situation. We let it be laid to rest. And we're being rewarded for that. I say we because I feel like this applies to me too. That's my confirmation that it does apply to me. The star. Alignment. Spiritual alignment with the universe, with God. All is right in this world. All is right in this world, and we're not doubting anymore. Okay, I just want one more card, and then I am going to go back to sleep. Well, actually, excuse me, I want one more card, and then I'm going to upload the videos and then go to sleep. That's not one card. Okay, please give me one more card. Oh my god. That was a beautiful card. Wheel of Fortune. Everything is... Karma has been righted. You have worked out all your negative karma. Now it's time to bring in all that good karma. You have also worked on a lot of your chakras. You've done a lot of healing. It's time for good things to start happening. I'm going to leave it there, you guys, because that's a beautiful card to leave it at. Thank you so much, everyone. It smells like fall right now in my room because of this candle, and I'm loving it, and I'm ready to relax. So we made it through the 8/8 portal, we made it through the full moon, and I'm excited to see what changes are going to happen for all of us. Have a good night, you guys. Take care, and I will see you soon.